Barakatay Hawa, Barakatay Hawa Shai, Barakatay Hawa, Barakatay Hawa Shai, Call Halayim La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to my apostle, elders, great meals on the Ruel. Peace and salutation, all the arcing pushing this truth without righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This your brother Tajima Debar coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And through the spirit, want to do a real brief lesson going into this breaking news, how Russia's basically telling the world on this global stage that the U.S. better prepare for war, for retaliation. What happened going on in Crimea, as far as Ukraine attacking Russian land with supplied by U.S. Equipment. So it's the things that's heating up. A lot of things that is about to start increasing here in Babylon the Great. And best believe this financial system is about to take a toll of a rapid decline very soon, because all wars are bankers' wars, man. So I'm going to play this video, grab some scriptures, and Lord willing, this update/lesson is edifying.
Some pretty incredible news coming out in the last 24 hours. Now, as we heard, Russia had requested a meeting with the United States. And what we're hearing is that that meeting has taken place, and there are now warnings of prepare for nuclear war that are coming out from other nations as well. Now, this comes, as I mentioned, U.S. and Russia, their defense chiefs. They had an opportunity to speak amid the rising tensions currently taking place. These articles are all linked for you in the description, so you can see them for yourself. I cite all the sources, and what we're hearing is that meeting, it did not go so well. As a matter of fact, in the last 24 hours after what has unfolded, we're now hearing that Russian President Vladimir Putin is sparking major World War III fears as diplomats are warning the United States Russia is prepared to use nuclear weapons. And now this warning is actually coming out from Turkey now. There are various nations. Now, I just shared with you yesterday, North Korea saying, prepare for nuclear war, U.S. Russia is ready to go. And North Korea is saying that they are by their side. Turkey now coming out with a warning to the United States that what has unfolded with the meetings that took place, I'm going to share with you the details. They didn't go so well, and they're saying prepare for nuclear war. Now, in addition to that, the president of Turkey, as I mentioned, we've got more on Turkey as well. So Turkey warning the United States. Turkey also coming out with an announcement today, and the announcement is that Turkey stands with Lebanon in light of the tensions with Israel. As we are also hearing, I've shared with you, Israel has essentially declared war. All-out war is going to be taking place with them in Lebanon against Hezbollah. They're saying that their forces are moving from the south, from Gaza, up to the north, and they're also saying that this conflict is going to be taking place against Hezbollah, which is funded by Iran, and there will be war declared against Lebanon. Now, so just to clarify, that means Turkey is essentially taking a stance with Lebanon, with Iran, which is the allies of China and also Russia. So we're seeing sides being drawn on this. So major announcements coming out on that, and we're hearing that that could start at any moment. And this is going to be taking the level of war to a whole new heightened intensity that we have not yet seen, because we've heard that what has been unfolding with Israel, Gaza, Hamas, this is all-out war against the entire nation. This is going to be on a level that we have not yet seen. They're saying 2024, the year of war, is about to be taken up a notch. And this also coming as we're hearing that these talks with Russia and the United States did not go so well. And as I mentioned, just yesterday, I shared with you, North Korea sends a chilling new World War III warning to the United States as the Ukrainian tensions are exploding right now. So I'm going to be
He's not speaking on how Russia and North Korea, basically North Korea sending their troops over there to help Russia in this fight over there in Ukraine, man. So that's a lot of things is amping up. And also that Russia, Iran, and China always do joint drills around September, and they've been doing it for the last few years. So this thing is starting to amp up, and we through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shah, we've been telling y'all to prepare yourself and get right with the Lord, because the Lord is speeding this thing up, because as the scriptures say, he mustered the host to the battle. The Lord is the one that's controlling all things. The Lord is behind this, man. The Lord is doing this. I'm gonna finish it out and grab some scriptures.
sharing with you the latest on this, what has come out, and also what unfolded with that meeting, what it is that Turkey is saying with the United States and Russia, and also Turkey, what they're saying with Israel and Lebanon, so that way you know the latest of what is going on as things are intensifying every single day now.
Yeah, things are intensifying every single day now. This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. And it says the second war is past, and behold, the third war come quickly. And that's what you're seeing. This third war is coming very, very quickly, man. While people are not paying attention, they're going on with their little summer break and shit like that. They're not paying attention to the signs and the warnings of the return of the Lord, man. Because you should hear wars and rumors of wars, and that's what you're seeing, man. And that's what you're seeing, especially in the last few years. You hear a rumor in 1 year and a rumor another year, and this thing is starting to increase, man. So Russia's really going to retaliate very soon. People may think it's a joke, but this thing is starting to heat up, man. This is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 1. And the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, and the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against it. And that's the land that Russia's occupying here in these latter days, man, where the Russians at, man. Because that land was occupied by the Japhites in the ancient world, but now the Russians occupy that land. And it says, and say, Thus said the Lord Power, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, and the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy army and horses and horsemen, and all them clothed with sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, and all of them handling swords. And that's what you're seeing, man. They've been building up their arsenal after the so-called Soviet Union, the USSR fell, and it's through these last few decades, they've just been building up their arsenal and building up their empire, man. Getting their everything situated as far as the BRICS, as far as their economy, getting other empires to join with them. And that's why you got one, it's called the Group of Friends with Russia, Ukraine, North Korea, China, all these other empires. They are joining together to fight against who? The Horde, Babylon the Great, man, which is America. And it says Persia, which represent who? Your so-called modern day Iranians, man, which they're beefing with who, man? Them so-called small hats, man. And it says Ethiopia, them Hamites, and Libya, them Hamites. Them Hamites haven't forgot what America has done, man. They ain't forgot, man, how they went over there and been pillaging their land and stealing all their resources, man. And nobody, see, Esau and these dumbass Americans, they forgot. They think everything's good. Nah, they ain't forgot. These other nations haven't forgot, man. They haven't forgot about the atrocities that America has been doing throughout the years, going through their lands and just stealing all their resources and pillaging, man. And it's setting up their so-called democracy with that petrodollar. It says with them, and all of them with shields and helmets. Gomer represents Turkey. You heard him say Turkey's preparing himself, man. Why you think what's going over there in the Euphrates rivers drying up? All them other nations throughout the past years been doing what? Been doing drills going through that the Euphrates rivers because it's been drying up, especially Turkey. They've been Kawaka. They're getting themselves to prepare to go to war. The kings of the east. They're getting ready to go to war over with Babylon the Great, man. And it says, and all his bands and houses in Togomar, which is another Hamitic nation, in the north quarters, and all his bands and many people with them, because all these nations are doing joint drills together, man. All these BRICS nations, what you think they're doing? They're coming together with their resources and that money, but at the same time, they're gonna be getting together as far as a financial stance, man. That's the main deal that you're seeing taking place, man. And it says, be thou prepared and prepare thyself, thou in all that company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. After many days thou shalt be visited, in many years thou shalt come in the land that is brought back from the sword, and gathered out many people against the mountains of Israel, which have been also always waste, but is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all them. So the main message that I wanted to get, that how the Lord's putting the spirit on these damn nations, and mainly Russia, to prepare themselves to go against the America, man. And that's what you're seeing taking place. And it's just that it says, let's jump down. And it's jump down, yeah. Verse, this is what I want. And it says, verse 10 said, thus said the Lord Power, it should also come to pass that in the same time shall things come into the mind, thou shalt think an evil thought. And that's what you see. And that's why they're telling America, get prepared, man, because we're going to retaliate for what you've done. You've been supplying Ukraine with soldiers and military aid. So guess what? Get prepared for Russia and our allies to retaliate, man. And it says, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of the unwild villages, which is America, because America border is just, Since Title 42 been inspired, they just been going straight through it, man. And it says, and I will go to them that are at rest and dwell safely, and all them dwelling without walls and having neither bars or gates. And that's America, man. And it says, and take a spoil and take a prey to turn thy hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations, which have gotten cattle and goods and dwell in the midst of the land. Because America has been dwelling good. America's been sitting good since they've been stealing resources from other nations, man. And these other nations haven't forgot how America's been doing, man. How they got their empire, how they have been establishing themselves, man. How they got so rich and fat, man. Even though we know it's through the spirit of the Lord, but at the end of the day, these other nations had to take heavy blows for the America going around setting up that democracy and that petrodollar, man, and setting up that bullshit, man. Real quick, let's grab this. Like I said, I'm not gonna make this real long. Jeremiah 51 and 30. Let me see. Jeremiah 50 and 23. So like it. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 23. How is the whole armor of the earth cut asunder and broken? And that's talking about America. Because when you go into Wesley Clark, he said America's a hammer and all these other nations are nails. And you can look that up, man. Go on General Wesley Clark. Go on YouTube and look that up, man. And he said, how's Babylon become a desolation among the nations? And that's what you're about to see. All these other nations about to take America down, because America hasn't done nothing but stolen all their resources, set up their democracy, and set up these and infiltrated and set up these regimes and these false so-called leaders so they can basically just take over their countries, man. And he said, I have laid a snare for thee. Thou art also taken Babylon, and thou hast not aware. Because America's not aware, especially these people. They're not aware of what's really going on, man. They're not aware that this all wars are bankers' wars, that this is nothing but a global affair, and that's really going on. That the Lord has set this up for a major collapse, man. And how the Most High putting the spirit on these other nations to rise up to the prey, which is America, man. That's why the Lord said, wait upon me till I rise up to the prey, because my determination is to gather the nation. That's what the Lord is doing. The Lord is gradually gathering the nations for World War III. While you people are worrying about everything else except what's really going on, the Lord is gradually mustering the host to the battle, because that's what's taking place, man. This shit's about to pop off very soon, man. Don't be surprised if something major take place here as far as a grid down situation, as far as a cyber attack, or anything as far as your infrastructure or financial, man. Don't be surprised, man. And best believe they're going to try to blame it on Russia and China or their allies, so they're justified going forward with this war. That's why they made that bill talking about the draft and things like that. Because this war, that's the talk of the town. That's the rumor. It's war. Because why? You seeing a financial system in America going to shit, so they have to go to war, man. That's the mindset. They've been doing this for years, but you people are ignorant to what's going on. But as the men of the Lord, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We can clearly see what's about to take place. He said, I have laid a snare for thee. Thou art also taken Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. Because America's always going against the Lord, man. Especially the system. That's how this whole place is set up, and how they did the Negro Latino Native Americans over here in the land, man. And that's why the Lord is going against this place, and the Lord is gradually taking this system out, man. And you see that, man. He said, the Lord have opened his armory and have brought forth his weapons of indignation, which is them ICBM missiles. That's why he put the spirit on them Temanites, them so-called Germans, to split the atom and make that weapon, man. That's why Oppenheimer said, what? I become a harbinger of death. No, he said, I become as death, or something like that. But so like if brothers know what I'm talking about, put in the comment board. But he has have come as death, man. And that's the spirit of the Lord was on him to split the atom, man. And he says, for the indignation, go back to righteous anger. He says, for this is the work of the Lord, power of hosts, and the land of the Chaldeans. And who's your modern day Chaldeans? So-called American. Modern day Babylonians, Chaldeans, the witches and warlocks, man. That's what goes on in here, man. That's why the Lord's taking this place out, man, because this is Babylon the Great, man. All the wickedness that takes place in this land, man, the Most High is done with this place, man. And it's going to continue to fall more and more as the days continue to prolong. You're going to see a rapid decline in the society. Everything is going to continue to get worse as its wars and rumors of wars draw closer, man. And like we always say, it's not going to really pop off to that MOTB is presented out to the people as basically the hour of temptation. That's what's coming. So, hey, man, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Just a real brief update through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. I want to close it out by saying, Call Halayim La Yahweh by Shem Shai by Shem Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostle elders, a great millstone of well, and peace and salutation out of Aki and pushing the truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom.